6-game winners. 6? I didn't know it was that high. He had 2 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Holy shit, Matt Vay. The Utah Yeti are gonna win the draft lottery. Hart Memorial. JT Miller, Yoansu's brother. Yoansu plays on the left side. Passy Yoansu plays on the right. Oh, I don't know what to do. The Philadelphia Flyers are going to get Yoansu, the brother from the draft pick from last year. Will it go through? Trade accepted. Oh! Medium top 6, two-way forward, 64 overall. Low top 6 playmaker. Yikes. Oh my goodness! Gems my ass! What the hell? Your Braun is fired. You freaking bums! Low top 6 everywhere! Oh! Medium top 9. Christensen. Bye-bye, buddy. Beaupre. Gonzo Alonso. Martin, see you later. This is what I mean! Should we part ways with Konechny and Owen Tippett to try to get Austin Matthews? Shane Wright, Matthews, Michkov, that'd be pretty damn good, man. Gavin McKenna, oh my God, the options are incredible. All right, Philadelphia, we are back. And it's time to head into the year 4 offseason, free agency time, baby, with your Philadelphia Flyers. And it is the Austin Matthews sweepstakes. I posed the question last time around. Should we go after Austin Matthews and turn this team into a full-fledged dynasty? There's a lot of positives. There's a lot of negatives. The guy wants to get paid, man. $20.2 million per season. Now, if we were to put that into perspective, the most expensive contracts around the NHL, if you remember, Connor McDavid, we were eyeing his contract for free agency, and then he decided to extend. You got Quinn Hughes, who just signed last year, right? I think he signed with the St. Louis Blues, was it? Hang on. Yes, it was the St. Louis Blues. $17 million. Mitch Marner goes to Utah for $16.6. Casey Middlestat, $15.6 to who? Washington? Holy crap, they paid him. Evan Bouchard got paid more than... I'm all right. Universe over, man. Jeez, these GMs don't know what they're doing in this universe. You got McDavid at 13.2, Draisaitl at 14, and Evan Bouchard at 15.3. My man's got himself a bomb in this universe. And so, if Austin Matthews signs the $20 million deal, he will far and away, heads and shoulders above everyone else in terms of what contract they're getting paid in the NHL. $20 million. Now, realistically, if I were to make this trade happen, I would have to get rid of someone on the team because $20 million, I mean, I made sure that the organization he's interested in with that W Riz last time around, but $20 million, I'm going to have to free up like $6, $7, $8 million, right? And to do that, I'll show you guys, I'd have to part ways with some of the players, one of the players that helped us win a Stanley Cup last year. And I was asking you, are we running it back? Are we retooling? Or are we full on rebuilding, right? This would be a retool. Austin Matthews, it would not allow us to then miss the playoffs or start playing the younger players. It would also hurt our cap space for next year when we have to sign Gavin McKenna and everything. So you could get Matthews, run it back for one season, but then you'd have to part ways with salary, like Couturier, like a Cam York, right? All these guys on the team with the salary. Michkov can stay. Anderson would probably have to go. Konechny, you'd have to ask to move a no-move clause, right? So with Matthews coming in, it shakes everything up, but he's a 96 overall, a 93 and a 96 on the first line. I mean, can you talk about automatic simulation? It would be fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. So the question now becomes, do I want to move on from one of these guys to do it? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a look at the contract situation for next year, and we're going to see how much cap space we're going to have to play with, all right? Because if McKenna's going to cost me $12 million or whatever, I don't think we can do it nonetheless. So here we go. All these guys are locked up. There it is. Gavin McKenna, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to sign an extension. Please, Gavin. He wants the 6th year at 7.3. Gavin McKenna, I love you. Freaking Jamie Drysdale. There are some players in this game that just want to get paid. I got no time for him. No space for him. Nothing. Now, should I match up the contract at 6 years, or should I should just pay this guy right now, right? I should just pay this guy right now. 8 years, no movement clause. There it is. That's the extension. It's the same as Shane Wright. It's the same as Artem Levshunov. It's 8 times 8. It's like everyone else on the team. YouTube and Twitch, let me know. So the fans in Philadelphia want it. GM Superbman man. This is a steal for him, and the window that we have opened up. Gavin McKenna, first line left wing, signed for 8 times 8. Will he accept it immediately? Bang, baby! There it is. No trouble. And that is nice because now the negotiation, I don't have to wait a few days to see if he signs. So now we can make that decision with Austin Matthews even more. There it is, locked up. There it is. So Levshunov locked up. McKenna locked up. Michkov locked up. And Shane Wright locked up. Those 4 guys are all locked up in this window right now. And Levshunov at 8, McKenna at 8, Shane Wright at 8. I'm getting players at less than half of what some of these other, like Casey Middlestat. I got McKenna and Wright for Casey Middlestat. I got Levshunov and McKenna for Evan Bouchard. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Goaltenders. Ooh. And we also have Gabriel Daig. I forgot about that. Daigle, what do you want, buddy? Oh, damn. All right. So some players want to get paid. Some players want to stay. Gabriel Daig looking to get paid. All right, Daig. So I might have to play hardball here with our goaltenders, right? If I go up to 8 years, woo. All right, so Daig, we are going to take our time with you, buddy. I'm not going to sign you just yet. We're going to wait because that might change over the course of the year. Maybe it goes up, right? But I don't want to, if I'm paying him $7 million, I want to get at least 5-6 years there, right? 3 years? That ain't going to work, man. That ain't going to work. And he's still an RFA. I don't want to start thinking about trading away our goaltender, but if he starts acting like Jamie Drysdale, boom, gonzo Alonzo, right? So with that move now, I got to think about Daig for next year. If I go back to free agency and we think about signing Austin Matthews, let's see, the contract extension for next year, 12.5. Yeah, man. Oh, my. I'd have to free up so much cap space. And then Daig might not be able to be signed. Hang on. I should have taken a look at that number while I was there. If I needed to sign somebody again, how much extension for next season do I have? Because that Matthews deal will interrupt that. Let's see. So, Gabriel Daig, I only have $9 million of cap space for next season. So I'd have to, I wouldn't have enough. If I got Matthews, I would not get Daig. I would have to trade away Konechny and Tippett. But then again, next year, oh man, you know what, guys? The Austin Matthews thing, I don't think is going to work with all of our younger players, and these younger players just helped us deliver a Stanley Cup, right? I don't think it's going to work, man. Matthews is just going to, it's kind of going to blow everything up. The Stanley Cup window is now. It's not going to work, I know. But also what I would expose myself to, and certainly don't want to expose myself to anything, but if I were to do this, I'd have to trade away Owen Tippett or Konechny right now to free up the cap space and then attempt to sign Matthews. What if there's a universe where I trade away a player and then Matthews goes to another team? I would look like an absolute idiot. The GM that blew it up for no reason. So you know what? This is, this is me making a decision just to make sure I don't embarrass myself. I'm going to say it right here, right now. Austin Matthews is not going to be a Philadelphia Flyer. It's locked in, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my plan B right here. Now, I am taking notes from my Twitch and YouTube scouts that helped me out in year number 2. After selecting Gavin McKenna, you all suggested that we play him on the first line with Ovi and Michkov. And I thought that was a real stupid idea because I thought we might win the Stanley Cup that year. And with Gavin McKenna on the first line, he was low franchise, 79 overall. I thought to myself, oh my God, that could make us miss the playoffs. We made the playoffs, and at the end of the season, he grew to medium franchise, 82 overall, and it was the absolute right decision. Well, we have other young players in this franchise, on this roster, that I think we got to give a shot to, all right? Zachary Morin is going to be on the NHL team next season, along with, hang on a second, Jet Luchenko, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he? Where's Jet? Where the heck is Jet Luchenko? Jet, where are you, buddy? There he is. We are giving a shot to Zachary Morin and Chet Luchenko, and also a potential other player if we can make a trade, all right? So I'm going with the young players. First line is going to be Gavin McKenna, Shane Wright, and Matvei Michkov. Let me just show you guys here. I wish I could show you guys the edit line screen. Forwards. Hang on a second. Forwards. Matvei Michkov, Shane Wright, and Gavin McKenna. Second line. We're going to bring back Owen Tippett and Konechny. We're going to run back, but I need a second line center. That second line center is now going to be Jet Luchenko. We are going to run with Jet Luchenko as a second line center. If we feel we need to upgrade, we'll make that trade at the trade deadline to upgrade our second line. I want to see how this kid plays. A playmaker with a sniper and a two-way forward, right? Third line is going to be McLeod. We're going to go back and bring back Joel Farabee to help out with the two-way forwards. I got to find a third line left wing. And the fourth line is now going to be Sean Couturier, Claude Giroux, and Zachary Morin. If we're going to unlock Zachary Morin, no better way to do it than put him on a line with the last two captains of the Philadelphia Flyers, Sean Couturier and Claude Giroux, all right? Defense is going to look the same, and we got to bring in a backup goaltender. All right, there it is. Those are my decisions. Now it's time to make it happen. So in free agency, Joel Farabee, baby, gotta bring you back. There are some good players here, but I am unwilling to give up that kind of money, that kind of term to Matthews, Bertuzzi, Dylan Strome. That was the playmaker that we were all thinking about. I'm gonna take the long-term approach right now, okay? And I'm gonna give us the cap space and the assets that we need to trade at the trade deadline if we feel like there's someone out there that is a must. So first up, we're gonna go and look at Joel Farabee. Is he a left winger? He's a left winger. He only wants 1 year at 4.6. Okay, so he loves the franchise. Let's see what we can do here with Joel Farabee. I wouldn't mind giving you some term here, buddy. Oh, yeah, he wants to be here. What about giving him a no movement clause, but defer that no movement clause so that way he gets his 4-year deal. I can pay him as well $5 million per season. There it is. 4 years, $5 million per season to be a top-line penalty killer. Man the third line, you'll get your contract, you get to play in Philly for 1 more year, and then when we trade you, you know you're locked in on that team for the final 3 years. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm paying Joel Farabee for 1 season, and then next year, we're deciding to get rid of guys like York and Sanheim and like all the older players, right? We're going to move on from them, and Joel Farabee could be there as well. So current contract offer, he is interested. The fans don't know where I'm going with this one, but I am running it back, and this is going to give me an asset for next year's trade deadline. Joel Farabee, come on back to the Philadelphia Flyers. I accept your offer. There it is. So the player that I was thinking about for the third line left wing, he now plays for the Anaheim Ducks. They got so many forwards on this team. Leo Carlson, Ivan Zykov. They just drafted this guy. What's his name? Bernard Leroy, left wing two-way forward. Mason McTavish, Cutter Gauthier. Trevor Zegras in this game is actually pretty good. Beckett Sennecke, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to acquire the left wing power forward, Beckett Sennecke of the Anaheim Ducks. Offensive awareness, 94. Defensive awareness, 91. Even if he doesn't grow anymore, it's a perfect power forward to have on this team, man. And they already have 2 power forwards ahead of them in Mason McTavish and Cutter Gauthier. Without Sennecke, they still have 6 in Carlson, Zykov, Leroy, McTavish, Gauthier, Zegras. All right, so boom. That is my target. The Anaheim Ducks, what do you want back here? Goaltenders, I'm not going to give them Toskal. I'm not going to give them Fedotov. Forwards or skaters, sorry. Levshunov, York, Anderson, Hommel. I'm not giving up Hommel. Dalton, not giving up Dalton. Kongrachev's part of the Wang Gang. Yoansu, no. Nilsson. Here we go. Nilsson. I drafted this guy in the 3rd round, 2027. Oh, a power forward. That's kind of perfect. Time to replace him. And you know what? They don't really have a lot of right wings on that team. They're all centers or left wingers, right? Hang on a second. Let me take a look at their right wing depth. Oh, God. They got no depth. Are you kidding me? He'd immediately be the best right wing prospect that they have, Nilsson. So Nilsson is the prospect that they're getting back on this trade. Who else? They don't want Tyson Forster, who I got to part ways with in this offseason anyways. Delandria, Pizzetta, Lacombe. I could send Jackson Lacombe back there. No, I'm not going to do that. Zamula and Cates. I need these guys for the playoff push. You know what I'd be willing to do? Oh, man, the fans are not going to like this. Yep. All right, I would be totally willing to do that. I've made my mind. GM Superbman in the offseason for year 4, beefing up his middle 6, bringing in Beckett, Sennecke, and a 4th in exchange for Nilsson and a 1st rounder in this upcoming NHL entry draft. Will it go through? Bang! GM Superbman makes the trade. I doubt anyone will think Anaheim came out on the short end of the stick. So I didn't fleece them. Did not fleece them, ladies and gentlemen. And now Beckett Sennecke is part of our team. Now, hang on a second. It said that he wanted a contract, right? Let's go back there and see if we can lock him up. If he wants to, he wants to sign. He's a happy camper now. Got out of freaking Anaheim, man. Ooh! 3 years at 4.3. Interesting. And then it goes way up there. So what do you guys think? I mean, if I'm playing him on the third line, I don't think he's going to go off this year. I think I'm going to wait. 3 years. It'll take him up till 25. This is one where I'd like to get a long-term deal locked in. So, and I also want to see how he simulates, right? So this is a depth pick. He's an RFA. If it doesn't work, I can reflip him for another first or even a high second, right? So I'm going to wait on Beckett Sennecke. I also want to have that cap space available for Daig as well, right? So, first line, McKenna, Wright, Michkov. Second line, Konechny, Luchenko, Tippett. Third line, Sennecke, McLeod, Farabee. Fourth line, Morin, Couturier, Giroux. The forward core is set. My 2 injury players, Pizzetta, Hosang. Defensive core, Levshunov, Anderson, Sanheim, York, Hommel, Zamula. I'm going to need, I think I got Jackson, Lacombe, and yeah, I can bring those guys up for defense. Yeah, I'm good for defense. And we need a backup goaltender, all right? So, Klang and Fedotov are going to be my goalies for the AHL. We need a backup goaltender. So, let's see who's available. Right now, Gabriel Daig is an 85 overall, meaning I don't want to get 85 or better because I want Gabriel Daig to be the starter. Don't need a 27. Let's try to find like a veteran here, maybe. Oh, Mr. Four Nations, Mr. 2019. If I need him in a pinch, Jordan Effin Binnington. That's the one. Binner, let's go, buddy. Get on my freaking team. 1 year. I'm going to just pay him. I'm just going to pay him. I don't want to bring him back for multiple years. I got cap space. All right, we didn't go after Matthews. Bang. There it is. 1 year, $2 million. If you don't like it, bite me. Boom. There it is. GM Superbman making a move for a backup goaltender, Jordan Binnington, man. And there you go. Oh, good Lord. Austin Matthews and Quinn Hughes. The Hughes going to friggin' St. Louis, man. The Hughes going to St. Louis. Austin Matthews and Quinn Hughes together in St. Louis. The Blues are a super team now, ladies and gentlemen. My God, because Quinn Hughes in this universe gets... hang on. I gotta take a look at this. I gotta see this right now. Because Quinn Hughes in these freaking games, they always simulate gets so many points. Cale Makar, Adam Fox, right? And now he's got a goal scorer like Matthews, who also gets a shit ton of points. Holy, yep, 20. Oh, the 2 most expensive players in the NHL are playing in St. Louis. St. Louis doesn't give a shit. We're loading up. We are top heavy, baby. We are going in, all in. Kyrou and Thomas are like, oh, geez, we have just been saved, man. Wow. So Quinn Hughes, what kind of seasons does he have, right? I'm telling you, look at those 63 assists. 63 assists with Matthews there now. That's going to go up to like 80 assists. I guarantee you. And Matthews, I mean, he was already doing well. He had his Art Ross season last year. Should have had his heart. Freaking JT Miller in the way. But he might have 70 and 70 with Quinn Hughes. Like, oh my gosh. Oh no! How could you do it, John? That is blasphemy. That is unacceptable. Boston? Akko goes to the Islanders. Oh, the revenge against the Rangers. The revenge tour against the Rangers, man. Erik Karlsson goes to yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. I'm going to chill with my Swedish bro. Leo Carlsson, how's it going, buddy? Dustin Wolf. We traded Dustin to Colorado, and he didn't sign there. He signed 8.8. Where? The LA Kings. The LA Kings got strong, man, because they had Quinn Byfield, who just won the Selke, and now they got Dustin Wolf. Tyson Forrester to the Colorado Avalanche for a third rounder in 2030. Get him out west. Get a third. Sounds good to me. Boom. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. RFA, thank you very much. All right, here we are. Regular season for year number 5. I've got the line changes. We got the NHL, the AHL, absolutely everything. We'll take a look at some of the other lineups around the league, but here you go. Your Philadelphia Flyers for year number 5. Gavin McKenna, Shane Wright, and Matvei Michkov. These guys are still not there just yet, but every year they play together, they're going to get even better. And we're trying to get Matvei Michkov's shot up there. Gavin McKenna trying to get his passing up there. Shane Wright trying to get his faceoffs up there, right? Second line, Travis Konechny, Owen Tippett, and Chet Luchenko. There you go. We're going to see if this guy can grow. 88 overall for offensive awareness. 88 overall, 88 offensive awareness. There you go. He's only 79 overall, but we're going to see if he can win the call Calder this year, and the same way that we grew Gavin McKenna, we're going to try to grow Chet Luchenko. Third line, Beckett, Sennecke, Ryan McLeod, and Joel Farabee. It's not a bad third line, right? Looking pretty damn good, and Sennecke up to an 86, so that's my vision right there. I get it, the second line center needs to be upgraded, but that's something we could do at the trade deadline, right? And then the fourth line, if we are going to unlock Zachary Morin and turn him into an actual NHL player, then no better way to do it than play alongside of the last two captains of the Philadelphia Flyers, Sean Couturier and Claude Giroux. Get them going, boys. Turn him into the next Giroux. Turn him into the next Couturier. Help me out, please. We need to unlock this guy. Defensively, Artem Levshunov and Rasmus Andersson, Sanheim and York, Hommel and Zamula. Same thing. Power play, same as last year. We got Travis Konechny instead of Rasmus Andersson because I wanted to give Zachary Morin some power play time along with Chet Luchenko. Now, again, come playoff time, he's not going to be there, but I want to see if I can get him some points early. Penalty kill looks really good this year, right? So Farabee is back. It's his penalty kill alongside of Shane Wright. Second line, Couturier and Konechny. Third line, McLeod and Sennecke. It's really good, our penalty kill, which is only going to play into the hands of Gabriel Daig, who is not starting game number 1 of the season. I don't know why, but there he is. He's in there now, and that is your Year 5 Philadelphia Flyers. In the AHL, we got Cates and Donato that we can bring up throughout the season. Again, at the playoffs, if I need to replace these guys, I can bring these guys in. Rohan Dalton is our sniper of the future, maybe a replacement for Owen Tippett. Got to grow this guy. And other than that, it's the two defensemen, the Joensuu brothers, Joakim Joensuu and Passy Joensuu. Joensuu 1, Joensuu 2. We're trying to develop these guys, Fedotov and Klang. There is your AHL. So I want to get to the simulation, but let's take a look around the NHL and see what other teams are doing. Oh my goodness, Austin Matthews, his new team. I wonder if he's the captain. 31-year-old Austin going to play for the St. Louis Blues, making $20 million per year. There's their forward core. There's their defensive core. Oh, I don't know if they're going to have depth on this team, but that power play, baby. Oh, the Ooze. Hughes and Matthews together in St. Louis. Willie, no! Willie is the sole survivor in Toronto after all these years. Marner goes to Utah, Matthews goes to St. Louis, and Willie's left to play alongside of Nick Robertson and Nils Hoglander. All right, Team Sweden over here, man. Phil, you got to get going, Seaback. Come on. And defensively, Dursey goes back over there. Riley is still at 89, and in the net, they got Joe. Oh, rough times in Toronto. They're not going to recover after that 4-1 collapse, man. The LA Kings, and the reason we go with the LA Kings, they made some signings like Jonathan Drouin. Who else they got? I thought it was a defender that they got in there. No, it was a goaltender, right? Yes, our goaltender, Dustin Wolf. But also, Quinn Byfield won the Selke last year. And is he been extended? Oh my, Quinn Byfield, that could be the second line center that we want in the future. Free agency, Selke on this defensive team. Ooh. Mitch, if you can't get these Utah Yeti into the playoffs, man, you weren't worth the money. Look at all these playmakers on this team. They also just picked up Merrick Panic, who was drafted 1st overall, playmaker. They got this guy, Kent Hutchings, who was drafted 2nd overall, sniper in year number 1. I mean, look at the support that he's got, man. Was that a Ginla? Was that a Ginla down there on the 4th line? Dylan Gunther, 4th line. Oh my God, I didn't even notice all that. Defensively, woo, looking a little bit weak there. Oh man, Andre didn't really develop, right? And goaltenders, man, that is a top-heavy team. That is a Mitch Marner team right there with Utah. Connor Bedard, how are you doing over here in Chicago? Still really haven't loaded up with anyone else. Where was that center? That Summers was his name, right? I guess he hasn't cracked the lineup just yet. Don't even see him there. Man, Bedard still has no help. And defensively, Jamie Drysdale still getting outclassed by Seth Jones. Eat it, Jamie. Oh, that is just wrong. John Tavares leading the freaking center core here in Boston along alongside of David Pasternak and Arturi Lehkonen. Brad Marchand is still there with Lindholm and Tara Vine, and you know what? They've actually put together a nice little team, and remember, their top draft pick, Ethan Belchitz, 6'5", 246, the next Milan Lucic on this team. It's actually a nice forward core. McAvoy is still there. They got Zadora. They got a big team over here, man, and they got Swap. Damn it, Boston! They can't win with Tavares. It just can't happen. No wonder this freaking goof won the MVP last year. I mean, this is all chemistry line. Besser and Pedersen and JT Miller doing nothing. Even without Quinn Hughes on the line, and they got Philip Roenick and Feavari. All right, go get another plus 60 on the year, JT Miller, and steal it from Austin Matthews. That's why the Leafs lost him. He went to St. Louis, you jackass. And last but not least, the team that we defeated in the Stanley Cup Finals. Love to see if they got any kind of improvement. McDavid is still 98. That's all the improvement you need. Savoy is growing there. They brought back Paul My Harvey. Nothing up front. Evan Bouchard making 15 mil. They got no money. They got no money to help out Connor. Oh my God. He took a team-friendly deal, but nobody else did. Poor Connor, dude. Come on to Philadelphia. Waive your no movement clause. I'll trade for you, bud. So, Philadelphia, we've had the offseason. We had the Austin Matthews situation. We're going plan B, playing our younger guns, and we'll see what happens come trade deadline. We're going to get to the trade deadline in this video. So, let us start up the season simulation with a real-time sim up against the Dallas Stars, all right? Opening night in Philadelphia. It's the Stanley Cup banner-raising celebration. Wells Fargo, it is a great time to be here in Philly, man. We're about to get this game started and looking up to the rafters. We see that thing saying 2027, 2028. Oh my God, it is beautiful. But now it's time to move on to the next challenge. Can we go back to back? Can we repeat? Let's get year number 5 underway. First period, 0-0. Damn, 14 shots to 2. Jake Ottinger playing for his life right now. Second period. Oh, what the hell, Jake Ottinger? Shane Wright scored, but Jason Robertson, Wyatt Johnston with 2, and the Dallas Stars take a 3-1 lead. All right, opening night, not going our way. Third period. Calle Jarnkrok scores. Gavin McKenna gets a power play late, and your Philadelphia Flyers are going to lose in the Stanley Cup ceremony opening night. That ain't right, Philadelphia. Oh, no. Pasi Joensuu has been injured with a wrist sprain. Oh, no. His brother better have stepped up for whoever injured the guy, man. Get some fan art going for that. Oh, man, a shootout loss to Edmonton, a regulation loss to Tampa Bay, a slow start here for the Philadelphia Flyers. And Gavin McKenna's now been injured with a strained hammy. His estimated return is November 3rd. That won't be that long. Whoa, we're getting hit with the injuries, man. We are getting hit with those injuries hard and early. All right, so I'll just replace the player. Pizzetta will go up to the first line. We'll get back to the third. It's all right. McKenna is back in the next game. Let me just simulate ahead. And after the first month, your Philadelphia Flyers end it with a 4-game winning streak. Let's go and finish the month with a record of 4-2-1. So things are looking all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get through November, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. I know I can get Chet Luchenko as well. I know. Can't make Owen Tippett and Konechny second liners because they see themselves as first liners. So we're a bit all over the place. But this is about developing the younger players right now, right? All right, so that's good. Gavin McKenna should be back now. John, stop McKenna. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to make sure. Morin is a +6. That'll do, pig. That'll do, pig. Morin, I don't know why your overall is so low. Two-way forward. Well, he's getting it done. Get him to win that freaking Calder this year is a 70 overall. Could you imagine? The Islanders, let's see. That's an overtime loss. The Carolina Hurricanes. What the hell is that popped up as? What the hell? It's popping up. Oh, you stupid glitchy game. Oh my God. I thought I was in the AHL. Now I'm on the NHL. Now I'm back to the AHL. Jeez. A 4-2 loss against the Islanders. A 4-3 loss against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I was about to say Tampa Bay Rays there. And a win against the Carolina Hurricanes. Again, I just want to get 2 months in, and then we'll have a large enough sample size. I can take a look at the player stats, I can take a look at the team stats, and we can figure out what our plan should be. Damn it! Now Joakim Joensuu has been injured with an upper body injury. The Joensuu brothers might be a little bit soft. They might be made of glass, man. Bad genes from the Joensuus. That ain't good. That ain't good at all, man. As we've made it to December 1st, ladies and gentlemen, and your Philadelphia Flyers have a record of 12-5-2. So, Matvei Michkov, he's got himself 24 points in 19 games played. Let's go, Matvei. Shane Wright, 20-19. Konechny, 17. McKenna, 15-15. Sennecke is 12-19. Farabee. Owen Tippett, a little bit slow this year. What is going on with Owen Tippett? Do I need to get him up to the first-line power play? Maybe that's what I got to do. Luchenko has got 9 points in 19 games played. Morin, he's a +7 with 8 points. My God. Couturier and Giroux. I guess it's all about the pluses for them. Levshunov, point per game. My God. 10 goals in 19 games played. That is crazy. York's doing a good job as well. And goaltenders, yeah, Gabriel Daig doing good. I mean, it's fine. I mean, the save percentage could be up there, but we're such a good defensive team. We're not allowing other teams to take those shots, right? Around the league, let's see what we got. Boom. JT Miller again. Yeah, that Pettersson, JT Miller, and Brock Besser line is just untouchable, man. They cannot be stopped. And what about rookie skaters? Antti Granlund. Wow, the franchise is only getting a chance to play now. This guy was drafted when? 2025, right? 2027. 2027. All right, so he's played 2 years in the NHL, but he still counts as a rookie? Bullshit game! Let's go and talk to Zachary Morin. Can we turn him into a playmaker? All right, we've already tried it once. It didn't work. Gotta wait long enough. On ice play. Let's see. Play style. It is there. It says convincing. All right, I need some W-Riz this time. Listen, Morin, I believe in you. I think you're a franchise piece. You're going to be a winger on this team, all right? But you're not a two-way forward. You're not a sniper. You're not a grinder. You're not a power forward. You're a playmaker. I want you with the puck on your stick, distributing it to other players, all right? How do you feel about that? All right, we're cooking. We're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. If a change in play style will get us more wins, I'm all ears. What are you suggesting? A sniper? No, you're not that guy. Playmaking? Convincing. Very risky, all very risky. You're a playmaker, buddy. All right, you're a playmaker. Look at your puck skills category. It's 4 out of 5 already. This is the obvious thing to do. Playmaker? Although I have some sweet hands, I'm not sure it suits my style. It suits my style, dickhead! Oh my God. All right. Well, this guy convincing my he don't want any of it. Elriz. Yeah, on ice play. Thanks a lot, jackass. Scheme fit. All right. You want to at least play the 4th line for me? Not be a dickhead? Thank you. All right. We got something there. We got something. Terrible. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you've seen the stats. Our team is playing well. The player stats are there. I'm developing the younger players. There is no need to slow down. Although we do have a nice game against our rivals here, the Chicago Blackhawks. Let's go. Up against Connor Bedard. Let's see a real-time game here, all right? Get a few more of these in here. You never know if you get a good end to the game. We can jump in, get some highlights. First period. That's a 1-0 lead. Joel Farabee on the 3rd line. Good job, buddy. Second period. Oh, Chicago. Connor Bedard. You piece of trash. Connor Bedard, man. Scoring, going off there, getting 2 for his Chicago Blackhawks. Then there's a 2-1 lead. Power play for the Philadelphia Flyers. Power play. It's a long one. They cannot score on it. You freaking idiots, man. How do you not get that done? And so, ladies and gentlemen, with a minute left, let's jump in and see if we can pull our goalie and tie the game up. Shane Wright and Matvei Michkov. What can they do? Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Up against Lucas Reichel, Connor Bedard, and Ryan Hartman. I got to think about pulling my goalie. I'm going to do it late. It's a video game after all. I'm not going to do it early. I'm not Patrick Wawing it. Right, out to McKenna. McKenna off the left wing. Seth Jones. That's why Seth Jones ahead of you, Drysdale. Better at defense. Shane Wright now, down low, playing it against the boards, trying to get that puck out of there. Michkov gets it, but then skates right into him. Come on, guys. Get the puck back. Gavin McKenna now plays it back to Anderson. Slap shot! Rasmus Anderson ties the game up for the Philadelphia Flyers with a slap shot from the point. His 3rd goal of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job, Rasmus. Good job, brother. On the first line, they do exactly what they needed to. Here comes Chicago. Hartman. Shot, good save by Daig, and we're going overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, and I got Levshunov out there as well. Face-off won by Bedard. Yeah, he's going to have every category up there. Drysdale is out there. Oh, no. Reichel tries to center it. Nice play by Shane Wright. Active stick. Levshunov up to Michkov in overtime. Michkov, don't just skate right at him. Do a deke. Shane Wright stripped off the puck by Lucas Reichel. There you go, Michkov. Good back check. Michkov! Michkov puts Bedard into the bench. Oh, my God. That would have been hilarious. hilarious. Bedard comes out of the Philly bench. Now he's got, and now he gets fucking crushed. Get wrecked. Connor Bedard, you're an absolute bum. Come on, Michkov, please. For the freaking highlight. Levshunov in. What a save. What a save. Bedard again, bodied by Shane Wright. He's too small. He's too small to play in the NHL. Levshunov in. Bang, baby. Connor Bedard, get the fuck out of here. The Philadelphia Flyers storm back in the third and defeat the Chicago Blackhawks in the United Center. Unreal. Yes! What a pass by Matvei Michkov! Maybe Bedard's worst shift ever in the NHL. He wins the face-off clean, which is good. He starts getting rough there with Shane Wright. He's going to the front of the net, almost gets that pass by Reichel. And then he's got to freaking get back on the back check. He's got Artem Levshunov, but he's fast, right? Back checking. Matvei, he picks up the puck. All right, great move by Connor Bedard, right? Now it's time to counterattack. Boom, there goes Reichel. Go, Bedard, go. Matvei Michkov right there separates Reichel from the puck. Here comes Connor Bedard, sees the puck, gets that puck, and Michkov just fucking stiff arms him into the bench. He didn't even have any friggin' momentum generated. He like dodged Bedard to get in there. Bedard missed. Bedard missed the puck. He missed Michkov. He missed everything. And look at all the Philadelphia flight. Look at Ovi. Ovi's like, this is the guy who went first overall? I don't think so. All right. A freaking Andrew Brunette is like, wow, man, this guy's a fucking lunatic. And all the Philadelphia Flyer players, they could get a skate in the face or something. Oh my God, Bedard. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's the thumbnail. There is the thumbnail for this video right here. You think it was over. Bedard has to get up slowly. Everybody's chirping him, right? Everyone's like, oh, you idiot, get out of here. Gets back on the ice. He's pissed now, right? Like, right fucking now. All right, he wants that puck. All right, give me that freaking puck. He gets the puck. All right, I'm going to score this freaking game winner. I'm pissed, man. I'm so pissed about what happened. Deke, bang, Levshunov. Fucking hell, man. This was a lot easier in junior. Everyone was tiny, and now I'm getting bodied by everyone in the NHL. Boom! Levshunov crushes him. Bye-bye. Back of the head into the freaking boards. The referee's even just looking at him like, what the hell kind of shift is this? And then he's got to get back on D. Helping out Levshunov. He's got a chance right here. Fires it. Bedard gets the puck first again. Gets outworked by Shane Wright. This is brutal. This is brutal for the young man. How many times are you going to lose? And then he's going to try a little body check there on Shane Wright. Realizes, oh shit, he doesn't have the puck anymore. Back of the net. Connor Bedard, you are terrible, buddy. 96. Oh, and then he puts his hands up like, what the hell? Somebody else's fault. I didn't do anything. Terrible. So a 3-2 win over Chicago. A nice comeback. And also anytime we get to embarrass Connor Bedard, it feels real good, ladies and gentlemen. Real good. So let's get back to the simulation here and see what the month of December brings our way. It's a shootout win against the Utah. Lehigh Valley. All right, I got to get Yoansu back in there. 4-1 win over the Florida Panthers. 2-1 win over the LA Kings. We're flying, ladies and gentlemen. A regulation loss right there. I mean, a President's Trophy would be nice, but I just wanted to make sure that I was a lock for the playoffs, ready to go. I didn't want any problems because then I would start regretting my decision to play the young guns like Luchenko and like Morin, but the fact that we're winning and we're playing them, it's like that year where you guys gave me the suggestion for Gavin McKenna, right? It's only good news. It's only good. We're only putting time in. Oh, man, here we go. Gavin McKenna's been injured with a pulled groin. Estimated return is January 21st. That's a long way away, man. Matvei Michkov, he's having himself a year. Shane Wright, that they're all plus play. Everybody is doing their thing. McKenna, Levshunov, everybody, man. Everybody. Everybody's a plus. Everybody's getting points. I can't get any. Luchenko's getting some points. Morin is a +4 with 13 points. You know what I mean? Everyone's doing a good job. Defensively, they're all doing good. Goaltenders, don't worry about the save percentage. I just care about the record. Everything is good. Forward core, everything. I don't even need to take a look at the team stats. I'll do it. But, like, we know this is going to be good. Goals for per game, second in our division. Goals against per game, this was our stat. We are third in our division. All right, so it could be better. Power play percentage, Philadelphia, 19.4. Remember, I got Chet Luchenko and Morin on the power play. I can always change that. And penalty kill, that's interesting. That our penalty kill is 73.7. I don't believe that. I don't. And in fact, the teams that have way more, they got more times on the penalty, right? So maybe it's just the way the game has to score on us. Is our power play or is our penalty kill? I don't know. I'm not worried about that, man. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Daig, check out the Daig extension. All right, we will continue to monitor the Gabriel Daig situation with the extension. Does he still want 1 year? Now he wants, oh, wait, 4 years at 7.9. You see what I mean? So maybe I missed my chance, but 7.9 was where it was at before. Right, 8.7, 9.3. I'm still going to wait on you, Daig. I'm still going to wait on you because it's not like he's having a 920 save percentage season. If he's having that kind of season, a 9-0 something might be considered a bad year. His price might come down, right? I'm going to take my time with that. I'm all right taking my time with that one. I know you guys are thinking I'm making the wrong call. I don't think I am. So, we got Gavin McKenna out for a while. Let's give Morin a little bit more time here on the first line, all right? I just want to see how we play. If we're not playing well, I'll take him out of there, but I want to see how we're playing. And then the power play, Pizzetta, you're going to get out of there, and we're going to give it to Morin. We're going to give it to Morin. All right? Call me crazy. I want to see what Zachary Morin can do on the first line. So let's get back to simulating here and see what we got. So Morin on the first line. That's a 5-4 overtime loss. That's a 3-1 win against the Rangers. Curtis Douglas has been injured in Lehigh Valley. All right? 4-2 loss against Detroit. We're back and forth. We'll lose one, win one. It's 2-1-1, though. There's a regulation loss. Got to keep an eye on it. Travis Konechny's now gone down with an injury till January 18th. So the injuries are hitting us here in the dog days of the regular season. I'm just going to replace Travis Konechny right there. There goes Pizzette on the second line. All right, we got to slow it down. Starting to lose a few too many games here. Let's edit the lines. We got Gavin McKenna on his way back, but I'm just losing too many. So let's give Sennecke a chance up front. Let's give Farabee a chance on the second line. And then we'll just go Ho-Sang with McLeod and Pizzetta. Yeah, that's fine. And defensively, that's all good as well. Don't worry about the power play and penalty kill. That will fix itself out when these players come back. They're going to be back within like a week or so. But we're going to take a look at Sennecke now on that first line, see what we can do, all right? So let me just go 1 week at a time because I know those injuries are going to come to an end anytime now. Up against the New York Rangers, Gavin McKenna is available to come back, so let me just get that game done. Konechny is available. All right, so let me get past the Toronto Maple Leaf game, give them a few days off before the game against the Washington Capitals, all right? Soderman, man, January was the month of injuries for the Philadelphia Flyers and the affiliate as well. My God. All right, let's continue the simulation. We got Konechny and Gavin McKenna back from injury. Let's see how we can start to simulate again. John, put Tippett on the first line power play. I got Konechny back there. I didn't want to put Tippett on the point. Let Tippett be the guy on the second line power play. That the game still treats the second line power play like something that gets plenty of chances. So he's going to be there. I could probably help him out on the second line power play by not having Zachary Morin, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, the month of January was a rough one. Another injury. Joel Farabee now going down with an injury. Holy crap. Farabee will be replaced on the third line. Multiple players on Lehigh Valley are now eligible to be dressed. All right, replace that player. Jeez, man. This month of January was a rough one. Farabee is back. Let me just get past this back-to-back against Oh, my God. Sean Couturier has now been injured with an upper body injury. Oh, my goodness. The injury bug is hitting the Philadelphia Flyers right now hard, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Ooh, Boston with Tavares. You know what? Let's see how these guys perform, shall we? We're going to jump in for another game between the Boston Bruins and the Philadelphia Flyers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First period. Ooh, your Philadelphia Flyers with a goal shorthanded by Levshunov and a goal by Chet Luchenko. Come on, buddy. Second period. Whoa, yeah, Farabee with 2. Michkov, we got this game in hand now. Third period. Oh, my goodness. 8-0. Everybody played well. Defense, offense, 5v5, power play, penalty kill, goaltender, right? Everything. That is a perfect game. Great freaking job. John Tavares doing nothing there with the Boston Bruins. Didn't even need to jump in for some gameplay. You know what? If we got able to skip that game, let's take a look at the Toronto Maple Leafs without Matthews, without Marner, without Tavares, right? How does this freaking team simulate with Robertson, Nylander, and Nils Hoglander on the first line? First period, come on. 1-1. Phil! I forgot about Phil. Can never forget about Phil. Second period. All right, Robertson, Kidney, Giroux, and right, ladies and gentlemen, Here we go. Third period underway. We are all tied up at threes. Power play for your Philadelphia Flyers. It's a long one. They do not score on it. Power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They don't score, but Matvei Michkov right there. Third period with 10 minutes to go gets the go-ahead. Can they hold on in the real-time simulation? No, they cannot. Jennings scores, but Owen Tippett scores right back, baby. Get that shit out of here, Toronto. You don't stand a chance, and the Philadelphia Flyers defeat them 5-4. Come on. All right, let's get down to the 1st of March. February. Hopefully we just continue our winning ways. We're losing games recently, which is scaring me, man. I would suck to miss the playoffs, right? We shouldn't be missing the playoffs. We're 10 points ahead of the team looking to get the divisional playoff spot, the Washington Capitals. As long as we can just get some wins here before the trade deadline. There you go. I feel a lot better about it now. 5 in a row. That brings everything and puts it back into perspective. We're already up to 35 wins. We should be good on the year, unless we completely screw the pooch here. 4-1. Joakim Yoensuu, another injury. The Yoensuu brothers have been injured a combined 3 times this year. My God. And here we go. We got the 1st of March, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I'm going to do it right here, right now. I want to see Zachary Morin. Is there anything that I can do? On ice play style. It is available again. All right, so the exact same thing that I said to you last time. I'm saying it again. Dickhead. Trying to get them to change player types, it's impossible. It says convincing, and yet it failed twice, and then the one time it accepted, it failed on the next screen. I mean, Jesus, Whatever. I hate these damn stupid RNG systems. All right, Zachary, you stay as a two-way forward, buddy. You stay right there. Oh, never going to be able to get him over to a playmaker, man. Good Lord, Sean Couturier. Everybody going down with an injury. And now another glitch where I'm back here and I can't look at this and I got to hit this. This game is in shambles. We've won 3 in a row. It is the trade deadline. Let us take a look at all of these stats. Arky, love watching your videos, buddy. Thanks, bud. Thank you very much. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look. Player stats, right? Let's see what Chet Luchenko and Morin are doing. Oh my God, hurry up, game. Forward. So Matvei Michkov, he's doing his thing, having a great season. Shane Wright doing his thing, having a great season. Gavin McKenna, they're all having a great season. The first line is locked in right now, right? Travis Konechny, he's got 44 points. Owen Tippett only down to 18. So the fact that Owen Tippett only has 18, while last year he had 50, yeah, that trade value is going to come way down, and it might be because Chet Luchenko on the second line. But Chet Luchenko's got a plus 14. You think he's going to grow with this kind of season? Should we trade and acquire? And remember, we got to think about all the extensions that are going to kick in next year as well. Or should we just run it with this team this year? Morin, I can easily replace come playoff time with like what's his name? Delandria or a Cates, right? I got those guys on the AHL team. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we should hold on to them. I really do. Lev Shunov, 62. Yeah, I mean, you want to have a good year. Oh my God, look at that. We might be able to make a real good deal with Dave. He's got 4 X factors now as well. I'll take a look at that come the end of the season. Team stats. I mean, is there anything I need to improve upon? Goals for per game. Philadelphia. I mean, we're scoring the most in our division. Goals against per game. That could be better, but that makes sense with our younger players. There's a few more holes in the lineup. Power play percentage, that's fine. That's going to go sky high come playoff time anyways. And penalty kill, I think that's fine. I don't know why that's so poor. It just is. So be it. There's not much else I can do about the penalty kill. I mean, I'm running everybody in there. Yeah. Okay. So we are just going to head into the NHL trade deadline, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to see what's available. Trevor Zegras, all right, so second line center, playmaker, a rental for 1 year. Oh my goodness. Marchenko, 87 sniper. Don't really need a winger sniper, so that's not going to work. Kirby Dack, center playmaker, right? So if you're looking to upgrade Chet Luchenko for the playoff run, it could be Trevor Zegras. It could be Kirby Dack, right? Askarov is on the block. Troy Terry, Kevin Fiala. Oh, we got to trade. The Columbus Blue Jackets have traded Marchenko. Yep. Lixell and Kelly to the Vancouver Canucks in exchange for a first and a fourth. There it is. Kirill Marchenko, the newest member of the Vancouver Canucks, trading away a first rounder right there. Cole Perfetti, is he a playmaker as well? Yeah. All right. So what I see in this trade deadline is the ability to upgrade our second line center with a playmaker. Either a Cole Perfetti, either a Kirby Dack, or even a Trevor Zegras. Should we be doing that? The Vegas Golden Knights They are going to trade Michael Rasmussen and Sandberg to the Edmonton Oilers in exchange for a first and Wallace. Edmonton is all in. Edmonton is all in. Even without any money, any cap space, they're still trading away first, man. No trades. All right, so, well, let me just take a look at if I were to make a trade, right? Cole Perfetti, for example, right? So he's that center playmaker. Let's take a look at some of these stats. I think the trade value is something that we could handle. Certainly better suited for this year's playoff run, right? Cole Perfetti. The problem is that, I mean, what am I going to do with Luchenko, right? The Red Wings trade Joe Veleno and a fourth to the New York Rangers in exchange for 2 seconds and Nieminen. All right, so the Rangers are loading up. Should I be moving on from Chet Luchenko right now? The faceoffs are way better. I mean, this guy, or is this guy going to become something that we can hold on to of the future? Let me take a look at some of these individual stats. What's he doing? Not much of a shooter, right? So a playmaker, passing the puck around. He's a plus 14. Let me take a look. We got to get his faceoffs way better, so that is a problem. Take away, I mean, he's just a basic prospect, right? Could become something that we control. Like 83, 84, 85 overall. Or you could package him in a deal right now with, let's say, a second rounder for next year and try to upgrade your team for this year's playoff push, right? What are we going to do? Quinn Byfield might be going to free agency, so that might be your second line center. Oh my, it might be your first line center if we could sign him next year. Look at that trade value, man. Quinn Byfield is a simulating beast in this. Maybe we wait on this, man. Oh, jeez. Or Chet Luchenko straight away. All right. So I got Perfetti. I got, I'm not going after Zegras. Kirby Dack. Let me see Kirby Dack's stats in comparison to Cole Perfetti. All right, so Kirby Dack, what do we got here? Better face-offs. Kirby Dack's the guy. Kirby Dack is the guy. Poise is at 85 as well. They want to trade him. They're not doing good. Kirby Dack is good. 6'4", you know what I mean? Bigger player. Definitely a Philadelphia Flyer type. What's his face-off percentage? Hang on a second here. He's a playmaker. He's shooting the puck more than Luchenko, which is nice. Face-offs is above 50. He hits as a play... He's a playmaking hitter. And he takes the puck away more than he gives it away. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man. That could be the one. That's a huge... They just had another trade for Dallas. That could be it. All right, so, again, let me see. Centers, Kirby Dack. Does he have any extension on him? Let me just make sure. Montreal, no extension. All right, I think this is a pretty... Yeah, this is... They don't want Chet Luchenko, though. Ooh. Well, I'd still throw him in there. And then what else would you want? Hang on a second. Chet Luchenko. The Anaheim Ducks trade Trevor Zegras to the Minnesota Wild in exchange for 2 first-round picks. Chase Davison acquires Trevor Zegras for 2 first-rounders. Wow, man. The Anaheim Ducks have reshaped their roster. 2 firsts for Trevor Zegras. Wow, that is crazy. All right, let's focus. The Calgary Flames trade Mackenzie Weegar to Vancouver for a first and a fifth. Vancouver is going off, man. Wow. Here we go. I know you guys want Toskala for the memes, but I want the Stanley Cup here in year number 5. This is clearly going to make our team better. The future, don't know. We'll see how Chet Luchenko develops, right? But I'm going after Kirby Dack. So it's going to be Chet Luchenko, Toskala, a second rounder to the Montreal Canadiens for the rental Kirby Dack. Will it go through? Trade accepted. GM Superbman has the negotiation with the Montreal Canadiens. It was a tough one. It really was, but we just upgraded ourselves for the year 5 playoffs. We're going to hold on to Zachary Morin, but we upgraded Chet Luchenko. So if you guys disagree with that, I understand. If you guys wanted to see Chet Luchenko develop and become a Philadelphia Flyer, trust me, I get it. But right now, we got a chance to make magic happen in Philadelphia. And if we're running it back for one more year before we blow up and trade guys like Rasmus Anderson and Cam York and Tippett and Konechny and Couturier, then we should upgrade that second line center position and go all in right now. All right, Philadelphia, after that long edit line screen because I made the trade at the trade deadline for our second line center, I have got everything ready to go and we are ready for the home stretch here to the playoff run. So, first line staying the same. Second line, Kirby Dack in there, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to talk to him, see if we can get the chemistry going. If I do that right now, I might mess up with the times, but might want to do it right now just to see. So that is the upgrade. You can't tell me that that is not as good or not better better than Chet Luchenko, right? If we got a chance for a Stanley Cup, look at that top six now. Looking real good. Defensively, all that is exactly the same. And power play number 2, there it is. We're not going Chet Luchenko anymore. It's going to be Kirby Dach, and he's also pretty good on the penalty kill. The only thing is chemistry, right? We got to start to build up that chemistry with him. But I'd love for you to be a second-line center on this team. How do you feel about that? Buddy. That's what I like to see, Kirby. We haven't done this just yet at all this year. The draft class for this upcoming NHL entry draft. We got Miles Graham of the WHL, a sniper. You got Jude McDonald. Oh, another Mick coming into the freaking NHL. McKinnon and McDavid, and he's going to be good, no doubt about it. He got that MC before his name. Gunnarsson in there. Solani. Ooh, a right defenseman, Solani. Eno, not Timu. Eno Solani. And then Calder. Oh, you know he's going to win this first year. So up first, the Minnesota Wild. They traded 2 first-rounders for Trevor Zegras. Oh, man. And we've just lost 4 in a row. Kirby Dach in the lineup. I know, as the general manager, I'm going to hear from all the fans right now. We had a good thing going, Johnny. I didn't make that trade for the regular season simulation. I made that trade for the playoff simulation. They're 2 different things, right? The overall matters. As long as we're in the playoffs, I'm fine with it, and we are 10 points, 9 points ahead with 2 games in hand. We're fine, ladies and gentlemen. We are fine. So, let's see a game here against the Montreal Canadiens. Not a very good team. On the road, Kirby Dach against his old team. What can he do? First period. Ooh, 2-2. Gavin McKenna and Joel Farabee. Frondell and Caulfield. Frondell at medium elite, right? Year 1. Second period. Yeah! Gavin McKenna. Aginla scores, and Cam York. So we are dominating them. Shots 31-13. This is over, right? No need for overtime. Third period. Yeah, baby. Matvei Michkov and Ryan McLeod getting it done right there. No issues. The Boston Bruins. We'll take a look at Zachary Morin one more time. We'll simulate against Boston. We'll see if we can get a third period action in there, and then we'll take it to the end of the regular season, all right? Another win in a row for your Philadelphia Flyers. A shootout loss against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Another win for your Philadelphia Flyers. Yep, rolling into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. 93 points already. Your Philadelphia Flyers are going to make the playoffs in year number 5. But Gavin McKenna... What?! Gavin McKenna is injured with an upper body injury. Estimated return June 10th, 2029. Well, there you go. First line. Could have had Chet Luchenko. Oh, my God. Gavin McKenna. The playoff run takes a massive blow right there, man. How is he out for that long, and all you're going to tell me is an upper body injury? Jeez. Boom, boom. All right, so might have to think about, well, we got some players in the AHL that we can bring up to replace Morin and Pezzetta if I need to. Even Claude Giroux is dropping off a little bit. But, man, that hurts. Man, I saw the injury. I was like, okay, he'll be gone for a little bit. And then it said June effing 10th, man. June 10th. That ain't right. All right, against the tough Boston Bruin team, right? With our new lineups, let's see a real playoff simulation. Morgan Geeky's going to score. So this is going to replicate what it's going to be like come playoff time, which is going to be the next live stream, right? Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn on all notifications. You don't want to miss the next live stream. Probably going to be on the weekend. I'll find a day when the Leafs aren't playing. But this is the kind of gameplay we're going to see when we're simming. And this is why I upgraded the second line center position. Because the real-time sim, I think it has a lot to do with your coach, has a lot to do with the chemistry, right? Obviously, the player makeup matter as well, but in this real-time sim, I think the overall of the players really do matter, man. That's why I think it was year 2 we made the playoffs, or year 1, and we got swept. You know, we can still simulate well without a good team, but without the overalls, come playoff time, you're just not there. That's why teams like Colorado, they just go off against you, right? But speaking of going off, the Philadelphia Flyers have a very good second period, 2 shorthanded goals by my 2 centermen, but it's not going to matter because Tara Vinen is going to get one late and get Boston back within 1. Third period, a 4-3 game for the Philadelphia Flyers. Can they shut this down? That was something that we could do so well last year in the playoffs with Kirby, not Kirby Dach, John Tavares, are you kidding me? Out of all the players that are going to score, of course, it's Binnington in the net. It's Binnington, of course, it's Boston, of course, it's fucking Boston. Third period come, it was 4-1. Oh, my God. 3 in the third period again against Boston. Yeah, that's the playoff run. That's the playoff run, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what's going to happen come playoff. Frost, yeah, Morgan Frost, former Philadelphia Flyer, scoring against us. All right. So the season was going well. The season was going so well, and then just shit happened. We were out west in California, Anaheim, and Los Angeles. Then we're going to go north to Calgary. That's a win against Anaheim. That's a win against LA. Up north of the border to Calgary, up the west coast. Boom, that's a win over there. Now we head out east to Buffalo, baby. Damn, that's a lot. That's some rough flying. Out east to Buffalo, then back out west. No, it's a home game against Seattle. We're all right. And boom, that's another win. Yeah, the Flyers take the lead in their division. That's a shootout win right there. 1 point ahead of the Edmonton Oilers, or the Vancouver Canucks. Sorry, that's not us. We are 1 point ahead of the Carolina Hurricanes here. Game up against the New York Islanders. Can we win? Give me that division. That's a 9-3 win, baby. Yeah, with 109 points, it's official. Your Philadelphia Flyers are going to clinch the Metro Division in the defense of their Stanley Cup. Solid year, and now the chance to get ahead of the Bruins, and maybe steal the President's Trophy. We need the Bruins to lose, and we need to win in regulation, which means, not regulation, we just need to win. So let's jump in there. President's Trophy on the line, ladies and gentlemen. What can the Philadelphia Flyers do? First period, that's good. That's a good start. Matvei Michkov, he scores when the trophies are on the line. Second period, yes! Matvei Michkov scores when the trophies are on the line. Hat-trick hero in a President's Trophy clinching game, man. This guy's unbelievable. And the third, yeah, Kirby Dach scores, and that's going to bring year 5 to an end. The regular season is over. Did they do it? 111. Boston 112 for John Tavares and the Boston Bruins. That game right there. We missed the President's Trophy by 1 measly point, ladies and gentlemen. So be it. At least we don't got that President's Trophy curse right now. And the regular season is done. All right, so let's see who did what this season, right? Matvei, did you have your 50-goal season? 46 goals. Matvei is perfect the way he is. I'm not going to tell him to shoot more because I like the fact that he passes the puck. Nothing wrong with a player who's getting 100 points a season. 46 goals, 60 assists. Solid effing job, Matvei. And a plus 43. Oh, my God. Shane Wright, plus 48, 90 points. He should go up. Maybe his own ability next year. Konechny, 70 and 79. McKenna had an injury. Man, Gavin McKenna had 2 injuries, and he's out for the whole freaking playoffs. He had himself 69 points in 60 games played, but damn, dude, soft. Kirby Dach, 66. Sennecke, I keep on getting that name wrong. Plus 21, 65 points. That's what I did. Future second liner, future first liner, right? I don't know. Maybe McKenna's not built for the NHL. Owen Tippett goes from 50 goals down to 30. Farabee in there, McLeod. Morin, let's see what Morin did. Hey, a plus 10 with 29 points. I'll take it as a 70 overall, man. Look at his passing. Look at his puck control. Buddy, how are you going to tell me that you're not a playmaker? You're nothing else! Defensively, Artem Jesus. Artem Levshunov is no joke. 300 shots, 28 goals, 76 points. Wow. York and Anderson and Sanheim. Look at the plus minuses there. And Hummel. There you go, Hummel. What about goaltenders? Gabriel Dake. So after a season where he got 40 wins, right? What kind of contract is he going to want? Hang on, just while we have that storyline in place. What does Gabriel Dake want now? All right, so he still wants to sign that extension, offer contract, 1 year at 6.4, it's gone back down. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. If I'm trying to get him around that 5-6 year mark, it's around $8 million. So I could go a little bit shorter. I don't know. He's going to be a pain. It's going to go up to the freaking draft with him because I'm not going to be able to sign him because I don't have the money until I trade players away. Yeah, it's going to be a shit show right there, man. Let's take a look at the player stats from around the league. I want to see what the new faces and the new places did. Austin Matthews on Vancouver. On St. Louis. What did he do? And there he is. Connor McDavid back on top of the NHL. No one better than him, right? It's good to see him up there. Leon Draisaitl. JT effing Miller. He probably stole it again with his plus minus of 49. Probably stole it from Matthews, and now he's going to steal it from Connor McDavid. Could you imagine? Matthew Savoy. Damn, Buffalo. You sure know how to trade him. Pasternak, Nate McKinnon, Pedersen, Bedard in there. And there's Matvei Michkov. ready to start winning hearts anytime soon. Just needs McKenna and Shane Wright to grow, right? Just get a little bit better in overall, and boom, it's there. Connor Bedard is going to win the Maurice Richard with 64 goals on the year. Holy crap. Defensively, yeah, we ain't winning no Norris until Cale Makar ages out in this thing. And Levshunov, Drysdale. Oh, shit. That's crazy, right? What a blockbuster trade that was looking back. With a trade happened where two of the top 3 point-producing defensemen were moved from team to team. Drysdale for Levshunov. So it did kind of work out for Chicago. Are they in the playoffs, right? Levshunov is pretty good as well, but Cale Makar is just on his own universe. Goaltenders, Swaywa with the most wins. Most wins with save percentage. That's going to be Hoffer for the Colorado Avalanche. Man, 32 losses. They had no defense. That's why his save percentage was so high up there. And then the rookie skaters, let's see what we got. Antti Granlund, bullshit. His 3rd year in the NHL. Bergqvist, Betcher. There is Chet Luchenko, the newest member of the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on his future and how he progresses. Was it the right call? Was it not the right call? I don't know, man. Let's take a look at the entire league, right? So the Boston Bruins right up there. In fact, if we tied them, they would have won the regulation plus overtime wins again by 1, right? So we needed them to lose that last game. Goals for per game, we are tops in the NHL. That's great. That's how we win the Stanley Cup. Goals against per game, we are 7. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. There's nothing wrong with our team right now. This is what I mean about the Stanley Cup window being open. That's why I went after Kirby Dack. The stats are there. Power play percentage went back up. Good to see. Philadelphia, 24.5. And the penalty kill went back up, 81.3. All right, so we're rounding into form just at the right time. The Tampa Bay Lightning, the team that dominated the early 2020s, now against the team that's beginning to dominate the late 2020s into the 2030s, man. The Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Philadelphia Flyers. And the playoff tree gonna look like that. So Toronto, not in the playoffs. St. Louis, not in the playoffs. Matthews and Hughes, they're getting paid their money. They're not delivering. Shites. My God, but Mitch Marner and Utah is in. So sorry, Willies. Sorry, Austin. Wow, but Connor Bedard is there as well. So the Year 5 playoffs, that is going to be coming up. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Turn on all notifications. What are you doing? You don't want to miss anything going forward. You can also follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on X and check out our secondary YouTube channel where all the great fan art and all the great moments go. 2BC Clips. The playoffs are up next. And can your Philadelphia Flyers repeat in year number 5?